Hi first graders, today we're doing lesson 4.5 and we're going to be working with some more teen addition strategies. You will need your math board in this lesson as well as your workbook, so please make sure you have those supplies available to you. So we are going to start off with some warm-up and review word problems because we will be doing some more of that in this lesson. We want to get our brains ready. So Austin has 4 balloons. Then he gets some more. Now he has 9. How many balloons does he get? Okay, let's set up our equation. Okay, so he has 4, and he gets some more. Adding or subtracting? Adding, that's right. Plus some more, well, some isn't a number, so we're going to leave it blank, equals, now he has 9. All right, see if you can solve that one. Grab 4 in your hand and count on until you reach 9. Then check your fingers. Also think about what is the label. Okay, here's the second one. There are 8 crayons on the table. 5 are red, the others are yellow. How many crayons are yellow? Okay, so let's think about it. What's the total number of crayons? Sounds like there's a total of 8. So this time you could even use a math mountain if we wanted. 8 crayons. What's the partner that we do know? The 5 that are red. And what we're looking for is the amount of yellow crayons. So if we wanted to make an equation for this, it would look like 5 plus unknown equals 8. See if you can figure it out. All right, our main focus for the lesson today, we're going to be creating a drawing that will help us solve some teen problems, I guess you could call it. Teen totals, that's what I want to say. We got to find a teen total. So we have 9 plus 5 equals unknown. And how we're going to do this is we're going to make a 10. So we're going to start with our larger number, which we know is 9. So you're going to do this on your math board, okay, in that open space, 9. Now we're going to draw the 5 dots right next to the 9. 9. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we need to scoop up some of these circles to make a 10. Well, how far away is 9 from 10? Yep, it's just one more. We just need to scoop up 1. So we have 9, 10. Okay, so now our equation would look like 10 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 plus 4. Okay, you can see there how we made that 10 and we made it a little easier for us to solve this problem. And in this equation, we know that the 4 is just going to cover up that 0, making our answer 14. Okay, and the same for our original equation, which we borrowed from the 5 to give us a 10, would be 14. Remember, we make the 10 to make our lives easier, to make it easier for us to add. So let's try another one. We have 7 plus 6 equals unknown. Remember, you can always use the count-on strategy as long as we're doing these teen numbers. You can grab the larger number in your hand and count on with your fingers. So it would be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then I'm also going to reinforce the problem that we just learned, or the structure that we just learned. So we're going to have 7, the number 7, with 6 circles. So 1. All right, so we got 7 with our 6 circles. Now, inside this big circle that I draw, we need to have 10. So we're going to count 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to scoop all those up into our circle right here. This is going to be our 10. Let's check out the new equation that we just made. So remember, this inside here is a 10. We just made a 10. We have 10 plus, how many circles are left? 1, 2, 3, equals, okay, unknown. So we have 7 plus 6 is equal to unknown. 10 plus 3, which we took from this equation, equals unknown. It's going to give us the same answer, friends. Can you help me out with it? What is it? 13. Good job. Okay, let's do another one. I notice in this problem that we have 6 plus 9. Remember, we always want to start with the larger number, so it doesn't matter that the 9 is over here. When we go to draw this, we are still going to take the 9, since it's the bigger number, and then draw the 6 circles. Okay, it just makes sense. It's easier. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we need to make a 10, so we're going to count 9, 10. Scoop up this one. This is our 10. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Equals unknown. Okay, so these two equations are the same. We took some from the 6, gave it to the 9 to give us the equation 10 plus 5 is unknown. And we know that the 5 is just going to cover up that 0 to give us a teen number, which is 15. Oops, sorry, that was really ugly 15. Okay, now we're going to continue this and we're going to take it to story problems. So listen carefully and see if you can think of what our equation needs to be. 7 tigers play games. Then 5 more tigers join them. How many tigers are playing games now? Okay, so does it sound like we're adding or subtracting? Okay, the tigers are joining them, so it sounds like adding. Good. We're going to take the tigers that are playing in the games. We're going to add how many more? Yep, add 5 more. Equals unknown. Okay, here we can use the count-on strategy on our fingers if we want. We could grab the 7 and count up 5 more, or we could do the 7 with the 5 circles. Either method is fine, friends. We teach you multiple different ways so that you can utilize whichever strategy works best for you. Okay, so we have 7. We want to make a 10. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's scoop it up. Okay, so now we have this as our 10 plus how many extra ones are left over? Equals same thing, okay, right? The unknown boxes will match, and it's going to be 12, right? This 2 is going to take the place of the 0. It's going into the 1's place. Good. And our label would be, what's the whole problem about? Tigers. Okay. Oops. There we go. Okay, let's do one more. So we have 9 alligators swim in the river, then 7 more alligators jump in the river. How many alligators are in the river now? I want you to do this one by yourself at home. Set it up on a scratch sheet of paper. Think about what numbers you have. Are you adding? Are you subtracting? You can use the count-on, or you can use the make a 10 that we just did, and think about the label, okay? Try that one on your own. Now, so we have, in your workbook, you're going to need to go to the page. It looks like this. It's 155 and 156. They are back to back. And these are your Make a 10 addition cards. So as you can see, right here, they're kind of like mirrored right next to each other, so it makes it easier for us to understand. So we have 9 plus 9, and you can see that it gives you the answer on the back side, but what we really want to check out here is that we're borrowing some from this box right here, which was originally 9, and we're going to make a 10, and then you can see that now this equation down here has 3 parts. So it's 9 plus 1, which gives us 10. Okay, just like we did, we were circling up that other one to make a 10, and then we just have to add the 8. And it's so much easier for some people if you can just see 10 plus the number with the extra ones. It makes it a lot easier for them. Okay, so all you really have to do here, friends, is work on these cards, these Make 10 card, and you can always flip it over to check the strategy on the back and ensure that you have the correct answer. Okay? So after you do that, you will have the next workbook page, 159, and you're going to find the teen total for these problems. Remember, you can use a count-on strategy with your fingers, or you can draw the picture, okay? So for this one, I'm just going to give you an example one more time of what the picture would look like. Oh my gosh, that's ugly. I have to fix that. Not the easiest to write with this pen. So we got 9, and how many circles should we draw? We're going to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we want to make a 10 to make our lives easy, so we're going to count 9, 10. Scoop it up. So we have 10 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10 plus 4. 10 plus 4. And some of you, friends, if you don't want to write the equation, you can just count on from here, right? This whole circle right here is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay? Remember, you can use whatever strategy you want to find the teen totals for these problems. Okay? Let's do write an equation, number 15. Write an equation with a teen total. Draw or explain how making a 10 can help you solve your equation. So you can choose any of these from up here, bring that equation down here, and then make the drawing, like we did up here, to show why that helps us solve the equation. Okay, then we go to the back side. We have a few more teen totals. Some of these are actually easier because they already give you the 10, and we know that the 9 here is in the ones place, and it's just going to cover up the 0 just like on our secret code cards. Okay, so this one would be 10 plus 9, or 10 and 9 extra ones is 19. Let's look at 17 quick. Does it matter that these are flipped around? No, it's exactly the same as this one, right? 10 plus 9 is the same as 9 plus 10. So that one's easy peasy. We don't even have to think about that one. Oops, that's ugly too. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's do number 23 together because it's kind of tricky. It's 2 10s. 10 and 10. 2 10s. What's that number? 2 10s. Did you say 20? You're correct. You can pretend that you're counting up by 10, so you'd say 10, 20. Okay, and then number 24 says draw, write, or write to explain how you solved exercise 23. Okay, you can just talk about it since you're at home, okay? Or you and I kind of just discussed it, so. All right, friends, that's all I have for you today. Great job. Talk to you soon.